I am a human being, not a person or a corporation. So UK laws don't apply to me, or do they? There's a strange trend that just won't go away, and it crops up on a few of my videos, particularly the last one, which I'll put up here or there. And you've probably seen the comments in the videos, some quoting very old legislation, putting words like a person in quotes, and claiming that UK laws don't actually apply to individuals unless they're corporations or doing commerce. Sounds wild, right? But people genuinely believe this stuff. So today I'm going to dig into the truth behind one of the internet's most persistent legal myths. Basically, from just an individual. I'm not a lawyer at all, but you can't just opt out of the law. So let's start with their claim. And the argument usually goes like this. Laws like the Road Traffic Act of 1988 or the Interpretation Act of 1978 use words like person, vehicle, public road, and so on. And supposedly all these terms have secret definitions that only apply to corporations or commercial activities. According to these interpretations, if you're a private individual, the law doesn't apply to you. Some go even further, saying the government has no jurisdiction over them at all unless they're operating in commerce. But let's break this down. The law, what it really says. First, let's look around the word or at the word person. In UK law, it's defined in the Interpretation Act of 1978, Schedule 1, does indeed say the person includes a body of persons, corporate or unincorporated. But here's the key, that's not exclusive. It doesn't mean it only applies to companies. It means it includes companies as well. In legal language, person or persons always includes individuals unless otherwise stated. Courts, judges, barristers, the police, they all know this. If a person or persons didn't include individuals, none of the laws would apply to anyone, which makes sense. That would include murder, theft, fraud, and so on. It's obviously not how the law works for us, otherwise we'd be completely lawless. And you can argue about common law, yeah, do no harm to others. Yes, that still applies as well. But so you can watch my other video where there's not a victim, but the law is still broken because there's potential there to put other people in danger. So that's that other video. I'll put that one up here. So let's focus on the Road Traffic Act of 1988. It clearly sets out offences like causing death by dangerous driving, driving without insurance, or not having a licence. And yes, it uses terms like person and vehicle. These are defined in the Act, and again, they're not part of some secret language. So, a mechanically propelled vehicle means, well, exactly what it is, a car or a motorcycle or a van or a lorry. And a person driving one must follow the rules, whether it's having a license, insurance, or obeying traffic laws. So in fact, using this argument in court could actually lead you into worse charges against you, such as wasting court's time, dragging out proceedings, or even getting you arrested for contempt of court. So why is it dangerous? Well, from what I stated just before, it could get you into a lot more trouble. It's pushing legal misinformation, and that's dangerous in itself. You're not above the legal system. So why does this myth persist? Well, it's still spreading on the internet, and it's simple, really. It sounds smart. It uses legal terms, quotes of real acts of parliament, and mixes in just enough truth to seem convincing. But it's like quoting the dictionary and claiming you've written a novel, but it's out of context. The internet gives us a platform to communicate to anybody. And once someone posts a video getting let off by police, who are likely just avoiding conflict, it gives us others false hope that it actually works. And if you're feeling like the system is broken or unfair, the answer isn't to pretend you're above the law. It's to get informed, get involved, and push for real change. Vote, campaign, educate, but don't fall for fake legal loopholes. So next time you see someone saying laws only apply to corporations, or that you can drive without a driving license because some of old act that they've read about online somewhere, send them my video. Or better yet, ask them, if the law doesn't apply to individuals, why are our prisons full? I mean, arguably, they're filling up with people saying comments about the government and certain things that are going on, but that's a different story. So I try to release a video every Wednesday and every Saturday at 11:15 a.m. And if you've not already subscribed, please think about subscribing and liking my videos, because it always helps. And I'm trying to I'm not a legal person at all. I'm just a car enthusiast, as I've said before, and I like to research the law. So everything what I've told you can be found online, and it's been backed up by legal people that are saying this. So don't hate me in the comments for it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.